Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Uneducated Gambler. On today we're going to focus on episode 3 of using the dice set 2112. So far in episode 2, these are my dice rolls that I had. I made a total profit of $133, which brings me to $862, okay? So these are my rolls. Now again guys, if you look at it, the first roll, I roll 1 number, second roll 8 numbers, third roll 16 numbers, fourth roll 3 numbers, fifth roll 2 numbers, and the sixth roll 7 numbers. Again, any strategy can win if you're rolling a lot of numbers. So here, if you're not rolling a lot of numbers, it doesn't matter which strategy you use, you will lose, okay? Or you will lose some of your money. Always remember, if you're gonna gamble smart, okay? Gamble smart. I do not promote gambling. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything that I do in my video is for practice for myself, so when I go to the casino, I'm prepared. Now, again, make sure you have the discipline. Do not allow greed and envy or ego to take control of you, because guess what? You will lose. Yes, there's a lot of crap players that I see when I'm out on the table or watching other YouTubers that doing live crap rolls or bubble craps. They're making all this money. It doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time. If you're watching one particular player, yes, that particular player could be lucky, but you have hundreds of thousands of people who play craps, and a lot of people are getting popped, okay? So please be aware, play smart. That's why I like playing the shark game, because I do not have a SOR, meaning 7-out ratio, where I'm rolling a minimum of 10 to 12 numbers, okay? Now on certain, okay, every now and then I'll roll 40 numbers or 50 numbers. But here on average, I'm at a total of 7, maybe 7 or 8 numbers that I'm rolling in a row. That's an average over a long period of time. So here, be wise, okay? So now, again, we're gonna start off episode 3, climbing back to get that money back. So we're down about $150 right now to get back to break even of $1,000 of initial bet. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, I do the do-we-don't. $15 minimum on a pass line, $15 minimum on the don't pass. The do-we-don't, because if no one is hitting points or I'm not hitting points, I'm not going to donate my money to the casino. I'm just not going to do it, okay? Again, everybody should know, if you've been watching me, we're going to be doing the DGE system, where we hedge, lay the fours, play the field. Also 6-8 field method to put minimum amount of money that's out there. And then also 2 hits and down. And we're going to do the inside, okay? So let's get started. We're using the 2-1-1-2. All right, dice out. That's a 4-1-5, 4-1-5. Now keep in mind, you want to take risks every now and then. But since we're just getting started, got to get a feel of the table. Even if you have a good feel of the table and you think that, okay, I can do this strategy. Guess what? As soon as you put your money out there, the dice going to tell you otherwise, okay? Here goes 5, 2-1-1-2. Dice out. And lo and behold, point repeater. 3-2-5. So we lose the field. Off. These bets are off until we establish a point. So point hit. It's a 5. 2-1-1-2. Dice out. Want to make sure you focus on your mechanics. and don't stray away from it. So that's a 6-5 yo, 6-5 yo. Now, if I lost $15 on the field, so I'm down $15, normally I would go ahead and do the dumb pass for $20 to try to recoup that loss back. But guess what? If I'd have did that, I'd have been down $35, okay? So that's 11. So here, that's why I start off with minimum. Do we don't? That's a 2-1, 1-2. Dice out. And that's 3-2-5 again. 3-2-5. Now, let's say, for instance, you're at a casino that won't allow you to do the do we don't. Well, what I do is I will go ahead and play the pass line and try to set the dice for all 7 set and try to hit some 7s or 11s to try to get some money off it. Other than that, that means instead of me getting 2 hits, I'm going to need 3 hits because I get 2 hits plus I need a 3rd hit to recoup my pass line because, again, if the table is not running right and people are not hitting the point, it doesn't make no sense. You're donating the pass line, okay? So that is going to be a 5. Now, we're not scared. We're going to go right back into the field for $15. 2-1, 1-2. Now, another thing, using the 2-1, 1-2, you roll a lot of 9s and 5s. Dice out. Mechanics is the key. And that is a hard 8. That was a lot of bounce. Got to make sure I leave it low. Hard 8, lose the field, but we gain 21 from the 8. Go back in the field. If you're not a good field roller or horn bet roller, it doesn't make any sense to be doing the field. Okay, dice out. And that's a 4-3-7. 4-3-7. So it's a continuation on what happened yesterday. Okay, I rolled a lot of 7s for some apparent reason, especially with this particular dice set. Okay, probably something dealing with my mechanics. Okay, so that's a 7. So on that particular shooter, we rolled 5 numbers. That's horrible. So that means I'm going to have to double up, try to recoup my losses. I wouldn't advise people to do that because you will get popped. Dice out. A lot of bounce. 4-3-7. That's a 4-3-7. So that's 2 7s in a row. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a 6-8. I could do a field, but we want to leave the minimum out there, 6-8. And we're working, okay, because that's 2 7s in a row. And let's go ahead and do a field. Forget that, because only reason why I'm doing the field as well, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 non-fields that have been rolled, okay? 2-1, 1-2, dice out. And that is a 6-3-9, 6-3-9, 15 pays 15. Recoup that. So now it is a 9. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 66 inside. See what we can get. So the point is a 9. That's a 2-1, 1-2. Dice out. Man, it is crazy how it doesn't matter how you roll. The damn 7 always come. It's crazy. If this is a 5, what are the odds? It's 1 out of 6 that a damn 2 will come. It's just crazy how the damn dice file finds a damn 2 to make a 7. That's crazy. All right. So lose 66. So here we go. We're going down into the abyss. That's a 7. We only roll one number. Okay, 2, 1, 1, 2. Dice out. That is a 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. It's a 4. So now what we're going to do is let's level up. We're going to do a 6, 8 fill. So we got $85 that's out there. Now understand that you can have a lot of short rolls, but you know that eventually somebody's going to have a nice long roll. Dice out. God dang it. 4, 3, 7. Man, you can't escape that. 4, 3, 7. That is crazy. So I'm starting to think that I need to hedge my bets. So we're going deeper into the abyss. Deeper into the abyss. Right, that's a 7. Now I'll tell you how dice work. We only roll one number that time. You can hit, I can go ahead and change and hedge and watch. It's going to turn different. Dice out. That is a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. So now we're going to go ahead and do, going to get some change. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. So what we're going to do is 66 inside. $66 inside. And we're going to do $15 in the field. And we're going to place odds for 120. Odds of 120 from the don't against the 10. So let's see how it works. Okay, 2, 1, 1, 2. Dice out. That is a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. Lose the field, get paid $20. Here we go, go back in the field. It's an 8. 2, 1, 1, 2. Dice out. That is a yo 11, 6, 5 yo. 6, 5 yo, 15. Pays 15. See yo 11. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. And as usual, it's a 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. Point hit. We win 15 in the field. Take that down. But we lose 120. We lose 120. Pull all my bets down. All my bets down. Pull this down. We're going to place 100 in the don't. So we already know what's going to happen, guys. It's like the dice can smell money. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. The dice can smell money. You see that? 4, 3, 7. I already knew what was going to happen. 4, 3, 7. Lose the 100. So now I'll come up with 200. Already knew what was going to happen. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. Happens all the time. There we go. See? That's why hedging your bets, lose 200. Right. So now this we're going to do, because I don't care. We're going all in, buddy. All in. Here we go. That was another 7. 2-1, 1-2, dice out, finish me off. And that is an ace deuce, get loose. Ace deuce, get loose. So we had 100, so that's 100. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. We had a quarter, that's a quarter. Had 1, 2, 3, that's 100. $150. So go 150. So we're gonna rack all this, take it all down. So guys, if you look at it, using the hedge method, as far as with DGE, you have to go ahead and elevate your bets. And when push comes to shove, you have to go all in. Okay, scared money don't make money, but shit, I was scared as hell. So here we go. So that was pointing. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do $15 on the donk now. Forget it. That's a 3, 2-1, 1-2, dice out. And that is a 6-2-8, the second worst number to have when you playing a don't. Okay, now I'm gonna stay on the 6-5 and I'm gonna do the field. 6-5 field for the minimum, so that's gonna be $48. That is an 8. So just that quickly, you can get yourself in a world of trouble hedging. If you're gonna hedge, hit it one time and let it go. Dice out. That's gonna be a hard 4. Hard 4. 15. Pays 15. Rack that up. 4 hard. 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. And that is a 5-2-7. If you look at it, my shooting sucks. 5-2-7. Okay. So I lose 48, but I win 15 there. So I actually lose $33. So let's go back to the do we don't. So in that particular roller, 2, 4, 6, 7 numbers. That is horrible, guys. That is horrible. So that's telling me a lot about this dice set. This dice set is killing me. Dice out. 4-1-5. 4-1-5. So now we're gonna go 6-8 field. Trying to play conservatively now because I'm getting waxed. I'm trying to figure out when will the long roll start. Okay, $51 minimum bet. Point is a 5. 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. Box cars. Box cars, choo-choo train. So 15 pays 30. Racket. That's a 12. That is 2-1, 1-2. Dice out. That is a 5-4-9. 5-4-9. 15 pays 15. Gonna still play the field. 9. Okay, 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. And that is a 6-1-7, being greedy. 6-1-7. So lose 55. So technically it's like I lost everything that I made just now because I'm not playing the shark game. That's a 7. So only roll 3 numbers there. Here we go, next shooter. 2, 1, 1, 2. Dice out. 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. So we have a 10. Again. 6, 8 field. Get some change. 5, 10. Put the minimum out there. That's a 10. Okay, 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. Look at that. That is a 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Lose 15 in the field. Get paid 21. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the 9. And we're going to get the 5, okay? 9 or 5. So it's a 6. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. Yep, that's about right. AC Doocy. AC Doocy. No help. You're looking for inside numbers. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. That is a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. That pays 21. 21. We're going to press up the 5 and 9. And let's press up. Let's go ahead and add a nickel to it, get the 4, okay? So that's an 8. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. That is a 9. It's a 9, 5, 4, 9. So $20 on a 9 pays 28. So that's 25, 28. So now we're going to go ahead, turn our bets, take our bets down. Now, me taking my bets down can actually be something bad because a good roll is probably coming out. It's a 9. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. And that's a 5, 4, 9. That would have yielded me another $28, but my bets are off. Another 9. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Yep, missing out on about $50 right now, but it is what it is. 2, 1, 1, 2. Dice out. 4, 1, 5. So that's about $75 I missed out. 5. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. Now that's a 6, 4, 10. Point hit. 6, 4, 10. Point hit. Okay, here we go. It's a 10. Haven't hit any hard ways lately. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. That's going to be a 6, 1, 7. So lose the, don't pass, but win the pass, so it balances itself out. That's a 7, 6, 1, 7. 2, 1. 1, 2. Dice out. That's a 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. Okay. Lose the don't pass, but win the pass. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bet 6-8 field for $51. 6-8 field. That's a 7. Okay, 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. That's going to be a hard 8. 6. Hard 8. 4-4. Hard 8. Lose the field, but we win 21. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 6-8 field. Try to keep the minimum amount out there. That's an 8 hard. Here we go. 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. We have box cars. Choo-choo train. Box cars. 15 pays 30. Have 30. Box cars. It's 12. Here we go. 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. Box cars again. Choo-choo train. Box cars. Playing on the crapless table, you've been making some money. So 15 pays 30. Okay, we're gonna rack it. So we're gonna take our bets down. Okay, I think I had enough hits. Take my bets down. Got box cars again. 2-1. 1-2. Dice out. And that is a 5-1-6. 5-1-6. Having those box cards gave me $60, which was good to get back some of my money on my bankroll. Dice out. Yo 11. Yo 11. 6-5 yo. Man, we have a shooter here. Okay, 2-1. 1-2. We have a shooter. Dice out. And that's a 5-7. 5-7. All right. So I haven't hit more than 1 point. Okay. That's a 7. So how many numbers we had? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbers. 14 numbers, and that was a total of 2, 4, 6 shooters. After 6 shooters. So I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, draw everything down. We had a total of $862, which I don't think that we have that. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to change this in. That's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to change this in for hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 25. 75. 100. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6. Okay, that's 5, 5, 5. So if you look at it in this episode, we lost some money. We had $862, and so far we have $600, and that's going to be $25, $50, $61. So we have $661, which we lost $200 in this particular episode, which is horrible. And that goes to show you, if you're using a 2-1-1-2, if your mechanic's not right and you're not shooting well, you're not hitting a lot of numbers. So on average, these are my rolls, which is horrible. After 6 shooters, first roll was 5 numbers, second roll 1 number, third roll 1 number, fourth roll 7 numbers, fifth roll 3 numbers, and the 6th roll, 14 numbers. If you're not rolling numbers, don't leave your money out there. Play the short game. Sometimes you want to do the one hit and down. Now, where I got into trouble was hedging my bets, placing odds against the 10 to get a couple hits, and got popped for the 120. Then I put $100 there, roll a 7, got popped for the 100. So that's 220 that I'm down. Then I put 200 there, get popped again with the 7. So now I'm down $420. So now I go all in and I win it. Okay, but did it give me my 400 and some dollars? No, it didn't. Only got me back about 300 and something. And then after that, everything was downhill. So again, this is episode 3. Hopefully we can make it all the way to episode 10 with the money. I'm gonna have to start doing one hit down just to try to recoup and go from there. But I thank you guys for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, just leave a question in the comment section. I answer all questions that are sent to me. Other than that, have a nice day, and I'm out.